What's up, comic book lovers? This is Ray Jr. Coming back with another video. This video is, that I'm doing is a contest that JLS Comics is doing. They're doing a contest. Basically, he just hit like 75 subscribers a little while back, so he's doing like a 75 subscriber contest. He mixed it up a little bit. It doesn't just have to be like the 75th issue of your comic, whatever. It could be a combination that adds up to 75. So you could do like an issue 70 of one comic and an issue 5 of another. So I like how he did that, but I was able to dig in my books to get issue number 75 on like 4 books. So we'll just go from there. And as you can see, the first one is Daredevil, Volume 2, number 75. Thou shalt not kill. Excuse me, tongue-tied there a little bit. It's pretty much about Matt Murdock. He's in a support group meeting at the St. Mary's Church, and he pretty much has asked everybody to leave, so he has an opportunity to deal with a guy named Lawrence. As you can see, the battle takes place, some issues going on, you know, confrontation, and then he recollects a fight that he has with a C-list villain by the name of Jester. But Matt noticed there's something different about the Jester, because the fact that he just something natural about him, because you know, Matt has them senses where he can sense stuff like smell and all that stuff. So, you know, like I said, he basically knows there's something not right with this guy. So, you know, they're doing their battling, and you know, Daredevil, he, you know, clears the bank hostages except for the one that came there specifically to save some people. There's a little girl that the Jester is holding kidnapping, and then he just lets her go, and for some reason he regurgitates a little demon. So maybe he was possessed. Maybe that's what Matt smelled, and the girl freaks out, and Daredevil doesn't understand why, you know, because he can't see the thing for one. And then, but it, you know, the little demon scampers away as the police bust in, and then DD, as in Daredevil, you know, I could say DD or whatever, asked Jester what it was, and, you know, just left it at that. But, you know, the Daredevil is like a iconic character to me. I love collecting his books. I think it's like Volume 3, I want to say, that I'm missing like one issue to have that whole run. I got all of Volume 2, all of Volume 4. I'm working on Volume 1. As you know, that's the you know, the very beginning, you know, when Marvel started out. So it's going to take me a while to get that, you know, probably, you know, a little bit longer than what it took me to get Thor, maybe. I don't know. It depends on how hard I push myself. But I give myself, I'm gonna give myself maybe about 2 years till I complete that whole run, and I'll be good. But that's number 75, Daredevil, Volume 2. So I hope you like that cover. Like I said, here it is, done by Brian Michael Bendis and Alex Maleev. I hope I said his name right. And that is that on that one. Next, we're gonna go with my guy. You know, everybody knows I love me some Thor. So this is Thor, Volume 2, number 75. And then if you can see right here, you know, Marvel also did it to where on Volume 2, when they got up to a certain number, they started renumbering, you know, putting the Volume 1 number off to the right, so that way you would know what the number count would have been if they continued on, which I thought that was pretty neat when they did that. You know, this is basically getting into where Thor's like, feels like he's untouchable. He's like, you know, then took over for Odin, and he's just running amok pretty much. He's like banishing people here and there. Later on in the issues, I can see where, you know, Hulk, Wolverine, and some other heroes try to go stop him, and, you know, he ends up, you know, killing them. He's showing like a Captain America shield he has as a trophy, like, you know, cracked. So Volume 2 was very interesting when it started out to toward the end, and then as you know, Marvel revamped again. So this is the front cover of Thor, Volume 2, number 75. So Hopefully you like that. I just like the artwork on that. You know, Jurgens, Eaton, and Garasi. I think they did a pretty good job on this one. All right, now we're moving along to, yes, we got Avengers West Coast number 75. Was collecting this as a kid. The Avengers West Coast, when it first came out, it stopped for a while, and now I'm just filling up gaps, getting the issues. It's pretty much the Avengers and the Fantastic Four, like on a little bit vacation, and then when Mr. Franklin Richards, which is Reed and Sue's son, and I think her name was Rachel, they get transported away from the heroes, which they try to follow them, and then you know, half of them are split up and all that stuff. But interesting book. Like I said, it's 50 years of Marvel at this time, because I want to say this book was in 85, if I'm not mistaken. So, but here's said the cover. Sorry about the glare. So, and there's also a special giant size blockbuster issue. And then last but not least, Superman, Batman. So that way you didn't think I was just biased with just Marvel. I do have some DC stuff. You know, I do love some DC characters, especially these two guys, trailblazers for DC, along with Wonder Woman. But the 75th issue, super size special, Superman, Batman, that came back that started in 2003. But this book came out in 2010, and it's got a ton of artists that, you know, contributed to this, like Billy Tucci. I got I hope I said his last name right. I got a few books that he signed. Just a whole, just, you know, awesome artists, writers, and all that stuff that contributed to this book. And I'm proud to have this in my collection. You know, it's just some covers. You know, even though I collect this, I probably, if I didn't collect it, I probably would have just got this book for the sake of it being, you know, what I'm trying to say, the cover. And speaking of that, I forgot, I don't know how I forgot, but Billy Tucci did sign my book. I forgot about that. 2013, not 2013, but this past March 2015, down at the Planet Comic-Con down in Kansas City. So, well, I'm glad I pulled this out. Thanks, JLS, for having this contest. Now, I'm about to send this bad boy in to get graded. See what I get on it now. But here it is, the 75th issue. I wish they didn't discontinue this, but they did make up for it when they came out with the new Batman Superman series. So these two guys teamed up. You know, just an iconic team. You know, they pretty much complement each other, teaming up. You know, so this is it for this video. So hopefully you liked it. Like I said, if you have not made a video and you want to enter JLS's contest, go ahead. I'm just showing my support. You know, that's what I pretty much do. I don't expect to win when I enter. You know, I like making the videos, and I like supporting my fellow subscribers and fellow comic book guys out there, guys and gals, excuse me, and just help them out what they're trying to achieve. So, till next time, see you later.